Well, folks, it's over, at least for the time being. The Arkansas State Supreme Court has placed a stay on a lower court ruling that allowed the issuing of marriage licenses to same-sex couples in the state. But have no fear, even if this hadn't been resolved by the judicial branch, brave members of the Arkansas legislative branch were leading a fight of their own to end it in the legislature. Brave men like State Senator Jason Rapert, who was reported by the Arkansas Times to have boldly and fearlessly declared that only 3% of the U.S. are people living the homosexual lifestyle, and they are trying to force it on those who don't. So tonight, I have no choice but to take to YouTube and declare my immense gratitude to Senator Rapert, because my wife and I are one of the many heterosexual married couples whose marriage has been threatened with divorce and re-gay marriage for years. Now, I know what you're thinking. How could you have been forced to have been gay married if there's been a constitutional ban on same-sex marriages in Arkansas since 2004? And to that, I say Jason Rapert hasn't let things like logic or reason inform the opinions he bases legislation that governs the lives of 3 million Arkansans upon, and you shouldn't let it inform your opinions either. Now, you may be thinking as well, why is only 3% of the population trying to force us all into gay marriages, when a study by researchers from The Ohio State University and Boston University, published by the National Bureau of Economic Research in 2013, found flaws in previous research methodologies and concluded that anywhere between 11 to 19% of Americans identify as non-heterosexual? Well, viewers, you've just identified exactly why homosexuals are such a threat to the rest of us, and why American heroes like Jason Rapert have a duty to ensure that gay Americans have as little access to the constitutional rights the rest of us enjoy as possible. With only 3% of the population fighting for gay rights, while at least 11% of the population identifies as other than heterosexual, that means they represent a minority of a minority. And folks, that's a super minority. And if there's one thing Jason Rapert knows, it's that democracy is all about oppressing minorities, as evidenced by this video of a speech he gave at a Tea Party rally in 2011. So, on behalf of my family, I thank you, Senator Jason Rapert. Thanks to people like you, not only are my wife and I still not threatened by being allowed to list same-sex spouses on our insurance, but neither are hundreds of Arkansans nor thousands of Americans. From TYT Nation, I'm Jordan French, the Regressive Progressive. Good night, and God bless.